Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to today's episode of the Soulful Purpose podcast. Today, we are going to dive deep into, now you might have experienced this yourself, the moments when you build up momentum, you have a vision, you have an inner knowing that there is something you are ready to change, ready to create. And you build some momentum. Maybe it's in your mind or maybe in your actions. And then nothing actually happens. How many people have experienced this in their lives? Know what you want, have a sense of knowing, know that it's possible in some level, move towards it and get no results, or not the depth of results you know is possible. I absolutely experienced this time and time and time again on my path to living my purpose. And I'm going to be honest, this was a 10-year process for me. But what I am really focusing my energy in doing is taking everything that I've learned, these things that sometimes we don't talk about or we have just swirling around in our heads, to bring us out of that. And I started to use what I had learned onto my clients, and they were shifting things way faster. You know, it took them a week to break through something that it had taken me perhaps years to break through. So are you ready to dive deep into your breakthrough so that you create this lasting momentum and make your impact? Let's take a moment and connect into ourself, into your environment, into your breath. And I encourage you to invite all the external sounds around you to be exactly as they need to be. And extend this permission into yourself, into your inner world. Give full permission for yourself to be here. Every thought, every feeling, everything is welcome. Attune your awareness to your breath. Full breaths all the way in, full breaths all the way out. Call back any part of you in any conversation, any moment in any other time zone that isn't here and now. And take 2 full breaths all the way in and 2 full breaths out as you let something go. Welcome officially into the space. Let's take time to get to know our patterns. Like I mentioned, it is very, very, very likely that you have a pattern which you press pause. You stop, you divert away from your ultimate goal and vision. It might be conscious, you're aware that you're doing this, or it might be subconscious in the sense you literally believe your excuses or you pretend to believe them, because our mind is so clever at coming up with really logical reasons why we shouldn't do the things we know we need to do to create that impact and get those results. So we need to really, really own ourselves. The depth of the truth you allow yourself to know is the depth of the shifts you will allow yourself to see. The truer you go, the deeper you go, the faster you go and get there. I've been through this process many times, and I am so with you at practicing owning my stuff that gets in the way and blocks and stops me. So let's take our awareness in a journey in time to a moment where you knew what you wanted, you had ideas, you had vision, you were ready to execute it. And maybe you did execute it. Maybe you did move forwards and then you stopped. Or maybe you didn't even get as far as taking the actions. Take a breath as you really prepare to go deep. What was your pattern? What took you away from the path you were beginning to walk? Did self-doubt kick in and you started to over-question yourself, second-guess yourself, afraid of what people might say about you? And as I say, you might be conscious of this, or if you're not conscious of this, what might this feeling caused you to do to not see this? What are your distraction patterns? Perhaps you were in the perfectionism, procrastination. Everything's got to be perfect. I can't start because I need this, and this. Absolutely 100% perfect. Maybe you're the course fanatic. And, oh wait, no, I need to do this other course. I can't possibly start without this course. How might that show up in your life? With waiting for the next thing and the next thing, always thinking you need to be more to show up and be seen as you are and make that impact where you can in the now. Maybe you're just too busy being busy. Maybe busyness is this thing for you. You literally can't take the actions because you've chosen on some level, consciously or unconsciously, to create such a busy diary, to exhaust yourself so much that the busyness is holding you back from taking the steps forward. Where might busyness be in you? Maybe you have something unique to you. And it's fine. Let's have such compassion for ourselves. Because you are a change maker. You are a leader, holding your light to walk a different path than the one you, perhaps your community, has known. You believe in something better for yourself, for your community, for the world. And it's not an easy task to step up for this. So really, I see your courage, and trust me, I know how much this takes to break these patterns, to put ourselves in such a vulnerable feeling place, to be the one that steps off that path to create their own. You are so strong for even attempting this. Surround yourself with that compassion as we get to know and identify what this is for us. Maybe it's all of them, maybe on different days. Hey, maybe some days it's all of them. And that's fine. Awareness is the first step. Be aware of your pattern and own it 100%. We all have this. Every single successful person you know broke through these same patterns at one point. And there is something deep behind the patterns. They're helping us avoid what? Anyone got a guess? They're helping us avoid the unknown. They're attempting to keep us safe. And if the truth be known, there have been moments in my life and my journey where what it took for me to take action was the pain of staying where I was, staying safe, became so unbearable that there was literally no other option than to change. Because to be honest, that fear, that discomfort of the unknown and stepping into that began to become far less than the pain of staying where I was. And I want to empower you with choice. You have a choice for that to be your way. You can stay in this until the universe will come and guide you divinely where you need to be. But you don't have to wait for the uncomfortable discomfort of staying stuck to get so bad that it forces you to move forwards. You can shift that much faster. And I want you to know that. And I want you to know it's possible to release the energy and the blocks that are holding you back, so you can pursue your higher vision with ease and grace. So let's become aware. Get to know yourself so deeply, so intimately. And if we know these patterns, guess what? We know our formula for the results we have in our life. Because the results we have in our life is not based on what we want, it's based on who we are being. And so if we get to know that, we know our formula for our current results. Now, do you like your results? 100%. You're so fulfilled. There's no more of you to give, no bigger impact you can make, no higher service you can contribute to this world. Then amazing. I really celebrate you for that. Please enjoy this moment. And if you're not 100% happy and fulfilled and know you are shining your brightest light and making that impact, then guess what? You can change that. But what you need to do is you need to change yourself in the sense of how you're showing up, the actions that you're taking. New actions is going to be a new result. So if you've got your template, your formula for success that you have in this moment, for those watching on video, the little cat tail just fluttered by, made me giggle. So if you are creating a new result, we need to create these new habits and behaviors, different from the ones that block you, stop you, sabotage you. Take a moment and write down what you want to achieve. What's your vision? Get clear on this. Know this. Envision yourself moving towards this goal. What you know you need to do to make this happen. You get that feeling of discomfort. Oh my goodness, I'm stepping out of my comfort zone. What will people think? Will they think I'm kidding myself? Will they think I'm an absolute imposter? Will I lose everything? Will I get rejected? Whatever that is, we might feel the feeling or we might know the thoughts, or both. Now, you know what you normally do. Come right in and attempt to do that. Bring that pattern into your awareness. Now stop, take a breath, and I want you to breathe deep and know that that pathway, you know those results. You've done this time and time again. And it's okay, trust me, if you go down that path again, because there's something deep you'll learn there. But breathe and create space now, and start to visualize if you'd done something different. How would that be? If you chose a new action, one that would get you the results, who would you be to create that? Breathe this in. I want you to now visualize you took that step. You achieved it. You made it happen. Oh my goodness, you don't even know how, but you've done it. And I want you to just celebrate yourself for a moment that you actually took those steps. You broke through those blocks, those limitations, those fears, those doubts, and you got what you knew was possible. And that is possible. So I definitely don't say, right now I've told you this, now you're just going to do this time and time again and that's it, done. But it might be. That might be it, shifted. Literally, you have the power to do that if you choose that. This might be it, done. But if it's not done and you have that situation again that makes you go into these patterns, and now you have a moment, just breathe, bring it into your awareness. Awareness, breathe. Do I choose this? Do I want to release this? And how can I move into a more aligned action towards what I actually want? Well, now you have a formula to make it happen. So take some breaths, shoulders up, chest back. Align to your vision. Know that it is so possible and you have the power to make that happen. So go ahead and make that happen. Thank you guys so much for tuning in with me today, for going deep. I really, really honor you. I feel you. I'm so grateful and blessed that you too are on this path. That we are walking our own paths, but somehow we're united, we're together, and just thank you for doing the work. Really, that takes a lot, and I am so blessed for the work that you are doing, and thank you for doing the work in yourself to create this impact for the world, for your life. My name is Louise Cameron Edlund, and I will see you all on the next episode. If you received something, please screenshot this, put it on your social media, tag at Louise Cameron Edlund, and help me spread this, help me support all these incredible change makers of the world to switch on their light and really change the world. Sending so much love.